Do you remember ages ago I told you I was playing a board game and there were loads of cards with it, and I just didn't have enough space on the table. I think we should do something like a card stand, because there's a bunch of people who do them, but no one really does anything that's modular, that's designed to save space on the table, because different games have different amount of cards. So I've seen some for playing cards, and there's quite a lot of rows, but they're all closed off at the end, so it's you either have this amount or you don't have that amount. And I thought we could just do an open slotted block that magnetizes together, and you can tailor it to your games. What do you think?
It's a good idea. One slot or two?
I think one slot, because it can be packed away nice and easily. And I think also it should be able to fit stuff that aren't cards. So I've got this old coin from the military, not in its case, but something like that should be able to fit in, because people have tokens and stuff in the games they use, or they might have thicker cards, so that standard playing card width probably a little bit too thin, and then magnets on the side so you can click them together.
Okay, well, let me put something together.
Cool.
I've got some prototypes, just come through and have a look. So we've got I've done different lengths, different widths. So we've got a really wide one, we've got a really thin one, I've got a really deep slot, I've got a shallow slot, I've got a narrow slot, and I've got a wide slot. What I want you to do now is just take a look and tell me what you think.
Okay. I like this width more. We've got different lengths. I like this thickness more than this. I think that's a bit too chunky and maybe wasteful. But that's probably a little bit short. So you haven't got the magnets in. I'd like to test that, but we can't.
You've got 18, 15 and 12 centimetre lengths.
Well, I know the 3 cards was 18 centimetres, but that is super big. Whereas that seems a little bit too small. So probably 15. Just right.
Goldilocks one.
It's just right. I think it needs to be thinner. I think the shape of that is a little dull. So maybe a bit thicker than that, much thinner than that. And then, I don't know, something on it. What do you think?
Like a chamfer or something?
Yeah, that might work. Because it would also, when they all clip together, it will kind of create that really nice, joined up effect. It would look a bit more intentional, which I think it would be an appeal. With the slots, I definitely think the bigger slot. The thin one looks a bit too thin.
The wider slot.
That's what I said, isn't it?
You said bigger. But
okay.
wide.
Yeah, the wider slot.
And the shallower slot.
I guess if it can hold it, the shallow one will work for cards. It might struggle a bit on bigger sheets, Warhammer battle sheets or whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called. Sure, let's try the shallower slot. If the shallower slot doesn't work, we can always make it deeper.
Yep.
And the wider slot, because that's a bit too thin.
Cool.
So, version 2?
Yeah, we can do version 2. We'll do version 2 with the shallower slot, the wider slot, and with and without a chamfer.
How long do you think it'll take, roughly?
We'll squeeze it in the next couple of days.
Cool.